I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down, take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down, take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down, take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it down.
A world where everyone belongs. In harmony we sing this song. Peaceful vibes in paradise, underneath these turquoise skies. Hand in hand we walk as one, feeling
got all these billionaires sitting on their asses telling us how it's gonna be. Well, I don't know about you, can only speak for me. I'm sick of the shystiness and everything in between. When it's together, we are always gonna overcome all the nastiness, the absolute obscure. Give them what they want, they think we're sleeping, but baby, guess what it is? We're all waking up, and I ain't talking about wokeness. I'll see you around. See you around the next set of beds. Now, this is how this ends.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good vibes to everybody. Wednesday morning. Appreciate y'all being here. Getting it going. Me and Shine in the house with you guys. Good vibes. 11 to 1. Appreciate y'all being here with us. Working through some things this morning. I see you there. Let's see. I don't know exactly how Seth is. So Kathia. Anyway, don't know how to say it, but good vibes to you. I appreciate you being here. That was Shindig. And you can find him at Shindig. That was his song, but thank you very much. We appreciate everybody being here. Brother Desi in the house. Shout out to you, man. See you there. Hey, shout out to you, Gen X. One love, brother. I was just over to see you this morning. I went and seen that fella. I was already a part of his crew, but it had been a long time ago that I had been over to see him. So I appreciate you doing such an outstanding job on your video, man, because it enticed me to go see that, man. And your shirts look nice, and I'm gonna tell you what, you're a big sexy machine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know, you got it going on. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not wanting you to be stalked. I'm not encouraging that at all. I'm just saying, big sexy specimen of a man we got there. So
Sexy machine. I heard sexy machine.
I love it, man.
Good Wednesday morning to you folks.
Hey, it reminds me every time
sexy machine
that he was trying on his shirts, man. He's he's a big fella. I mean, he's not fat though. He looked like a pretty good size young. Looks like the kind of fella I'd make run after me for a few minutes before we started fighting about anything. You know what I mean?
Try and tire him out.
I try to wind him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run this one out for a little while and see just how bad you really want to whoop me. Then we'll find out. You know. But anyway,
for sure.
He was talking about his shirts and everything, and then I got started thinking about. I was down in Gatlinburg with this old girl that I met when I first came home, and we was down there just having a good time and stuff. And my best friend is a large individual himself, and have one of them little T-shirt things where they do the spray thing on there for you, write whatever you wanted on it, they'd write it on it, man. So I bought him a shirt while we was down there with big sexy wrote on it and big old letters across the back of it, man. And it's only for special occasions that he wears it. And I feel like that for Gen X, that we will make that happen so that he can have a glance at another big sexy individual wearing a big sexy shirt. Literally a big sexy shirt.
Yeah,
so
big sexy.
yeah, man. It's so fun. It's so gaudy. It's like I had it wrote in these big old letters, it's not really a good shirt, to be real honest with you.
It ain't great,
It passed cool. It passed cool when I started having that dude spray some stuff on it, but it was like, whatever. It worked out great. So it was just funny, man. Yeah, man. But shout out to you, Gen X, man. I appreciate you. And you did a good job on your video, man. And I appreciate your efforts there, man. So shout out to you, and shout out to that fellow that you sent me to. Chip, I think was his name. I went and I did check him out, and I made it very clear to him that because of your kind words and because you spoke highly of him, I came over to see him. You can go find my comment on the first video that was on his page. That's usually how I play the whole thing out, is like when I go to somebody's page, unless it's a crazy long video, I just hit the first one or second one that I'm coming to, and that's the one.
Gen X. I miss my big Johnson shirts.
Yeah. I remember those from back in the day, man. Daggone, dude.
There
was so many good ones too.
Yeah. Almost Stupid. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, that's the best. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was a great one, man. That was a great one, man.
There's loads of them.
That's it right there, brother. Good job, Gen X. Are you locked in? Yeah, that was a cool. I'm glad that because I was already subscribed to the fella, but from apparently I didn't even know. I done forgot about it, and you talked about him, and that I was like, it seemed like you was talking about somebody familiar to me. I'm like, God, like the person, the way that you were talking about. So I went to his thing, went to your info thing, and I went right to it, and sure enough. I was already subscribed to him, but it'd been a long time since I'd seen anything by him. So
what is this fellow all about that you're referring to right now? What's his thing?
Well, now, like Gen X's video this morning, he was talking about like on the Girls of ITOC. He happened to be on there, or happened to be at their live, and they done a giveaway, and this man had donated T-shirts of his stuff to them, and they give it away to their audience. Cool. Gen X also follows this other fellow that were the Are You Locked In guy, the other guy, Chip. Right. I can't remember his. Anyway.
Yep.
And he was just talking about how he does kind of I'm not trying to compare him to us at all, or us to him. I'm just saying that he does like a live where he does community orientated, where he tries to help his community members in his way, in his his style and everything. I haven't been to one of his lives yet, but I'm going to. Yeah. I'm going to, because of Gen X. And I'm gonna make it clear when I show up there, just like I did in his comment. The other one is I came back through. I've been here all along, but I come back through because of this fella right here. So, he they done that giveaway with the T-shirts, and Gen X done a video of him talking about the giveaway and then trying his shirt, trying the shirts on and everything, each one that he sent him, and the man actually give him one more shirt than what he thought he was going to get. So what he got as a package that he thought was a 2 wound up being 3. They all fit him really well. They looked absolutely sexy on you, Gen X, I have to say.
There you go.
Hey, every time I looked at you in a different shirt, I thought to myself,
that matters.
That's big sexy right there. Yeah. That is definitely big sexy right there. The shirt didn't even need to say it for you, brother.
Wasn't there a wrestler that was his slogan?
I don't know, but it needed to be. It needed to be. If there wasn't, there needed to be.
That one's for free. If nobody's taking it.
It's free. I mean, we do take donations around here. At John Dig or at Creating Change, we take all donations. So,
we do.
And we do, we will do product try-ons if necessary. I'm not going to lie, depending on the product, the price may be just a touch different. Depending on how warm I need to have my little room right here will depend upon how much it costs for me to maybe possibly try on products that you send me. But
send them away. We'll see.
Send them away. Shit. Send away. I mean, we'll try them on. Shout out to Big Sexy.
Yeah, there you
go. Yeah. Hey, but he did a good job, man. I do have to say, he did a good job, because it in all reality, I would have stopped and I would have watched his video if it was like watching paint dry, because I think that much of the man. I like the relationship we've built on this live thing and how he interacts. Mm-hmm. But I have to say, in all honesty, it was a very enticing video. He did a good job presenting it, and I liked it. So I wound up watching the entire thing. It was like 17 minutes long. Mm-hmm. And then I went immediately to that dude's channel after he got done talking about him, what a good dude he was, and how he
kind of supported his community and trying to build up his little community. And I thought, well, that sounds like something I would be a part of. And then I wound up going over there. I'd been subscribed to him since God knows how, whenever.
Right.
And that's how. So just good job on that, man. Like I say, it was just a good job. And
how many shirts per minute are we talking about? So if it was a 17-minute video, how many shirts did he try on?
Well, we did get 3 shirt try-ons, and he did have the shirt he was wearing. So I felt like that was kind of a modeling experience in itself.
That's what I'm picturing in my head without seeing.
Yeah, and we also got the opportunity to learn where One Love come from and the meaning behind it. So One Love to you, Gen X, and everybody in the chat. I encourage you, if you'd like to know what One Love actually stands for and the true meaning behind it and where Gen X actually come up with it, then go watch his second video down on his page from the first. There's one video and then one right underneath of it, and go watch that video. And not only will you get to see his shirt and his
excellent
big,
modeling,
sexy specimen of a man self, but you'll get to learn of a few other things that he's got going on in his life that I will not bring up, because he did mention it in his video, not to F with him about it. And I feel like me trying to push that up right now would be messing with him over it. So I'm going to let you ride that out, and people can go find out what else you got going on. But if you'd like to know what One Love means, and if you're curious about where that comes from with Gen X, and now from here at Creating Change, I'm saying One Love to everybody now that I know what that means and where it comes from. I'm saying One Love. So go check it out, and then you'll also know, and then you can spread some One Love around as well, because you'll know what it actually means.
These kind of powers.
That's right. Check it out, man. Oh, it ain't doing it, Sean.
Stop doing it.
Oh my gosh.
Stupid AI.
I hate
Good
AI.
for nothing.
I hate AI. It's just you can't count on them.
Maybe I haven't owned in my powers.
Right when you was going to lean in on it, man, it wasn't even there.
Wasn't even there. Failure every time.
Daggone it, man. I'm with you. Hey, I'll tell you what. That's it.
This thing's...
There goes AI. There it went.
Done.
There it went. There
Judgment Day has come, and you lost.
Bye. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Dude, Gen X, I appreciate you, man. Just made you free. Well, you know what? I appreciate you, man, and you're doing a good job. And I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. And that's just the way I wouldn't said nothing at all. I'd have said howdy to you, and I'd have went on. So shout out to you, man. Els Endeavors, I see you there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sister B in the house. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sister B there. Mm-hmm. Always an outstanding member of the community, and growing and growing and growing. I did go watch your video of the Sister Belinda one where she pretty tough old gal. I wouldn't want to run into her in any space, much less a dark one.
Dark alley.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let the size fool you. I bet Dynamite comes in small packages with that one.
Don't pass the third dumpster. Don't pass the third dumpster.
Oh,
I'm telling
boy.
you, that's 3 dumpsters too deep in a dark alley. Take a hard U-turn.
Man, I'm telling you, what's the truth is that Tommy Canyon in the house down there.
It is.
I thought I
it
seen
looks like
down
he has
there.
something to say. He's looking
It does. It's like he's sitting on the edge of his seat. I thought it was just he was enjoying me so much that he was like, hell, I'm going to sit. I can't.
Seen him pop in. He's just been
But
staring.
apparently that's not what it was. I don't know.
Probably
apparently.
was, though. Probably was.
But it's going to be Tech Time with Tommy today. I'm pretty sure that he's going to be doing. He is now. Or he'll start losing some of those little letters he's so proud of underneath his name.
You're on thin ice right now.
Skating on thin ice, and I'm just telling you, you know, I don't want to thin the ice down any further, because I will turn the heat on. I'll turn it on.
You'll be on. Whoosh.
Don't let the pretty face fool you. You know.
Do you got any wave sounds?
Not really.
All right, we'll work on that.
Yeah, my sound effects are limited. You know.
Yeah. I don't know how to get that bird out of my house.
Yeah, that's not Tommy.
No,
that's not Tommy. Shout out to you, brother Desi. I see you in here, man. Gonna be having Miss Mac come up for a few minutes at around the 12 o'clock hour. Probably right around the time that Tommy either comes on or goes off. And she said she had a few announcements she'd like to have, so I told her that we would definitely make time for her. Shout out to you, Miss Mac. We'll be, I don't know what time it is, but it's 11:30, but we'll be seeing you somewhere in the neighborhood of, the noon hour. So,
won't you be my neighbor?
Yeah, won't you be? Jarrett Talks in the house. Appreciate you, man. Let's bring up Tommy Kenny and get a little update on
Let's do it.
What's happening in Tommy world.
How's things from the command post, Tommy? Yeah.
All right, you're talking way too much, man. You got to remember, there's 3 of us on here, so you're spending too much time on the microphone, Tommy. You're gonna have to settle down with the talking, man. But go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready. Don't let us. Don't
pretend we're not even here.
Please.
Making sure every time I come in, I have to do the switch. My browser doesn't remember my audio settings, so.
I never have that happen.
Sounds like you can hear me.
Yeah, I actually hear you. I was reading your lips, but yeah.
It's just one of my many skills.
You're fine. Just get a little closer to the camera and enunciate your words better, and I'll be able to just do it like that. But no, we can't hear you, but you just talk right into the camera, and we'll be able to understand you. Go ahead. Let's try it.
Lip reading contest.
Lip reading contest. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. Yeah, just keep doing that. Just look a little better at the camera and let your mouth move with the words so that me and Sean be able to pick it up, because we were both able to.
I've become a pro at this after coaching for years. Here's a little inside tip.
If you're going to switch languages, we'd appreciate a heads up. Because sometimes other languages, when you're lip reading, sounds like you're saying some really foul stuff, and I just like to know.
We run a clean show around.
We run a clean, tight ship. Tight ship.
Done in post. Add the bleeper.
I tried to add like a blur to the face, and you know what I mean. Yeah, but the blur was always off to the side. It's totally pointless. I don't know how to get it to fall anyway.
Shout out to you. Good morning, brother Tommy. How's things going in the southern part of the United States there, my man?
Yeah. Getting warm, and it's been wildly windy and getting warmer and getting humid here in the Dallas area.
Yeah,
nice.
Looking for my next thing, applying, or my next thing I'm going to, and I've been getting sharper. It's funny you were talking about the whole AI thing, but I don't use it 100% that way, but I try to put myself into whatever I'm doing, and I'm getting sharper using it, actually talking with AI. Remember I said this in a video that I'm premiering this Friday morning, and I say a lot about this in that video too, and this could be the tech segment right now that I'm bringing right now too. That remember those tape recorder days back in the 90s, 80s, whenever they were, you'd record your thoughts, you have a thought.
I thought everybody still used them, Tommy.
You mean this thing right here? Never leave home without?
Yeah, I
even less digital than that.
Yeah, this one's digital, but I can whip out the tape one if you'd like to see it.
Analog days.
Star date. Today was challenging. No toilet paper. What?
I never used 8-tracks, but I've heard a lot about 8-tracks.
Oh man, you missed out.
Shout out to my ex-girlfriend, 8-tracks.
my first Datsun, an 8-track player.
I came into the industry when I heard beta tapes. I came tapes. I never did the tape editing. It was all digital when I got into everything.
Yeah. What a loss. Anyway, carry on.
Well,
no.
I equate this AI thing, talking to AI, and now you instead of just recording your thoughts, now you're getting a response back. Yeah, it's AI, it's an artificial response, and then you can use that to help structure in a way, or at the very least bounce some feedback off your thoughts.
Now, just to be clear, we're talking about with ChatGPT and stuff like that. We're not talking about with those dolls that I've seen advertised.
Anything
today was particularly challenging robot machine.
any bot, any model, any chat model that you feel comfortable with.
Right.
Honestly.
Do you talk?
Right.
What do you?
It
What
could
do you?
be one of those dolls. I don't know. It could be anything.
Tommy said it might be this doll I got right here.
I'll be honest with you. I don't
Still
like,
learning how to use her.
I really don't like Grok's attitude.
Yeah.
Grok's got a bad attitude. I don't like the way it talks.
Especially in unhinged mode.
Yeah, it's real sassy.
Yeah, it is.
So-
Yeah.
it sometimes shows some pictures that I didn't ask for, type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Terrible, terrible,
Quit it.
horrible.
Quit it. You have to remember I have to unsee some of this stuff when I,
Grok,
you've
like done it again.
you done it again. Shout out to you, Magic Healing. I see you there, Sister Jimena.
Well, I've
This
been-
Saturday, Shine will be
Yeah,
on my
shout
show. Just remember, this Saturday, Shine will be on my show. I just seen that. go
What? No, I'm
What?
just kidding. I knew about this. No.
Next month, Saturday,
Yeah.
you'll be.
Yeah.
No, we better not do that because she'll get
No,
she
she'll
boys.
get-
Yeah.
If
just
she's
a-
been
Yeah,
patient. She's been very
yeah,
patient.
yeah.
I
with-
saw
yeah.
something too. Iron sharpens iron. Something with that too.
Yeah, gonna be on there tonight at 7 p.m. With Big Jack. He invited me over, so I took him up on the offer. So yep, thank you for saying that,
Big Jack.
brother Tommy. Thank you, appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the house. You're gonna be doing a Tech Time segment with us here in just a bit, Tommy.
Well, this was it. The video is actually premiering Friday morning too, but
Okay.
it's pretty, what I just was saying about
Okay.
all that, and I can probably talk a little more too.
Well, you have a
I'm
video.
I'm gonna have some visitors here coming here soon, so that this was being. I got my video. It's all ready to go. It's ready to set and premiere and everything.
Okay.
And
Okay.
So maybe it's a tease, and I can talk a little more about it too, about how equating the talking to the tape recorder, now talking to AI, you're
Right.
recording your thoughts, bouncing feedback, and just I was starting to listen to AI podcasts, and this was like the first tip I've heard. Like, it's called a brain dump. And I was doing it like for a week, chat, and there was a lot of data in a week. It was so
Yeah.
much data, the app was crashing. So
Yeah.
now I'm breaking it down to even daily chats.
Well, that's
Okay.
where I get my phone therapy. We used to joke about that all the time when we were making videos at the beginning. It was like phone therapy, right? Because you're making a video like typically on a subject that like hopefully you know something about, right? And you got some relationship to it. I could see how that having the robots, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's
Yeah.
all I will call them. The robots having to be able to talk back to you. I could see how that would be helpful or whatever the heck it does. I don't know. So there's a little question for Tommy from Jenny from Maryland. If one of these AI systems was to take over the world, which one do you expect it to be?
So that's an interesting question. AI, and I just saw something that, and there's parts of it I disagree with. That I saw this in this video just yesterday, and there's a lot of it like, wow, like, so like the question that was posed to this person who I forget where I'll have to go back in my history and share it later what I saw, but the question was, how do you expect the AI, robots, Terminator, we think Terminator, to take over the world? And this guy's response was like kind of mind-blowing and kind of chilling to a lot of people. People were getting goosebumps. And he said he asked AI exactly that. How would you take over the world? And the response said something. I'm gonna just paraphrase.
Wasn't it
majority
like
of
I'd systematically make humans more reliant on my system? I would make sure that I made things easier for them till they became in a weakened state. Then I wouldn't.
It was more closer to line, make it easier to them, make it appealing, make it do that, and it'll be at their own willing, at their own doing, essentially what he was saying, without it kind of paraphrasing.
Well,
It'll be our own information that kills us, apparently. In the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and just sheer laziness. I think
Sounds a lot like the devil too, don't it?
don't it?
You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the martyr.
I always say, as long as you keep, and you can always keep this, your heart in it.
Yeah.
And be
You
nice
can
to
always
these
battle and
machines.
fight
That's always the nice thing.
You
I
can
always say,
have
please
them
and thank
by
you.
your side, but don't let them run your mouth, run your life.
Yeah. Well,
Good
indeed.
point. Good
Indeed.
point. Good
Well, I
point.
have found some freedom in, the AI situation with making like, certain things like logos and thumbnails and things like that. Like things like that because I'm new to all of it. So just exploring little tiny things for me is like, okay, I see where it helps like slim your workload down. Like, okay, what would have took me an hour and a half to do not even that really that good. I just put my stuff in and then let them do me a thing up in 3 or 4 minutes or if that long, and then either I like it or I don't move on. You know what I mean? So I do.
Yeah.
I see it.
And I think too that it's going to create a lot more avenues. Like this is, if I just refer to automation, I've been working with automation systems for like probably close to 25 years now. And I remember when they came out, they're like, oh, this is going to put people out of work. And certain things did, but it just kind of shifted the market, right? It opened up different jobs. And I kind of see like in this world, at least like the digital world, if you do editing, if you do like what Tommy does, digital media and music, whatever you do, eventually that's going to open up a bar because I think so many people are going to start. I've already noticed the influx, like way more over the past 2 months of how many people have switched from making their own music to AI music and stuff. Which I mean, do what you want, but like I think that there'll always be room for both sides. Hopefully.
Indeed, there is. Yeah. There's enough room. I have my own personal view on it myself. I don't use it for things that I'm going to talk about because I have my own thoughts on it. But for things that will help me to like come up with an idea, if there's a way that it helps me come up with ideas, I don't see no there ain't nothing wrong. It's no different than looking through a group of books at your favorite author and having an idea pop into your head or something like that. So I see the benefits in it. I see you, Brother Zach, and I do agree with you. Satan is referred to as the prince of power of the air, and indeed he is, and he comes wearing nice clothes and looking sharp and talking good.
But you said it like you keep your own thoughts. I just wanted to get that out there. You keep your own thoughts.
You keep your
have the thing with AI. Have your non-negotiables. Like your thoughts are your own. Like any wisdoms I want to like takeaways that are my own thoughts.
Sure.
Not to be.
I think we get it. I mean, you use it for ideas, not for your own personal thoughts. Because
I hope
it's
that
totally
doesn't
not
start
going
happening. That's
when you start going down that road, then.
Well, that's why that it's so dangerous because people will, and it's inherent in us that if it's there, we're going to come more and more reliant, more and more reliant, more and more reliant. It's just the way it goes. It's just like back in the day when cars first came out. People was still riding horses for a long time until they all finally leaned on, man, you know what? This seat feels awful good in my hind end. I think I'm going to roll on 4 wheels. It's inevitable, and it's going to be, I think in the long run, we won't be around to probably see it. It will be dead and gone. But I think in the long run, it's going to be a statement on what our people actually are about, because it's going to be used in some way to transfer the world from one spot to another. It's going to be up to us as to what information we provide it and how we utilize it as to what it becomes on its own. Because it's smart enough to start learning and creating its own little things. So that's, to me, is like, man, that's the scare. It's like, dang, man, that, I hope we're just smart enough as humans to realize that, man, we
formulate the popular opinion, not robots.
Yeah, dude, because they don't have a heart. They don't have a heart. They don't have a soul. They don't have a spirit. They don't have those things. So therefore, if we teach them nothing but heinous, foul stuff, then what? Then they ain't going to care about doing it. Like, they're not going to have that moral compass to say, nah, dude, this don't feel right. No, man, I'm not doing. No, they're just going to do because that's what it is.
Can that even be achieved in an equation? You know what I mean? Can that be achieved in an equation? I don't know.
No. We're not smart enough to make it happen.
I saw something in the chat.
But they are.
Did you said you had a new video on AI? I saw that in the chat go up. It's a while back.
Was it sent from the future? That's my only question.
Maybe.
I don't know.
B.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Were you
I don't
coming
know.
back from the future?
I missed so many comments that
1.81 gigawatts, Marty.
Yeah, I missed a lot of comments
Flux
because
capacitor. Yeah.
they went
On
by
T-
pretty quick.
I talk about this in the video coming up, and there's some things that you can take advantage of instead of paying like for all these apps, free ways that's hint right in front of you. If you just see them and utilize them, but that's all coming up Friday. On
Okay, cool, man.
Awesome,
My channel.
awesome.
So that
All right,
pinned in.
well then that's a good plug. Well then
Yeah.
everybody go check out Tommy's stuff at Tommy Kenny, keeping it real. Friday.
I released a new video. Been
What time Friday?
Since October, since I started this challenge where I met Guy from. Since October, I've released a video every Friday.
Very
All right.
cool, man.
Awesome.
Or maybe
Awesome.
Saturday. It might have been like a few days late.
I'm gonna go back and check you on that, Tommy. So I would make sure that
Yeah,
your
like
information.
I said, it
We
wasn't
got- we
every
got people for
Friday to
this.
start, but I got into a good groove, and I've gotten better. It's been lately every Friday.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's
hey,
6:30 in the morning.
I push you up, man. I'm
6:30.
gonna,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the growth I've seen in you just since you've been coming on with me and Shine and starting to try to spread your wings and kind of use a little bit of different technique and a little bit of different stuff and just coming at things from a more just kind of, I don't know. I can just see this difference in you, man, throwing jokes out and laughing, but still mixing in your media and your stuff. That's what it's all about, is you've got to make people want to hear what you have to say, no matter how smart you are, no matter how good you are. If you can't make them laugh, cry, or both, then you ain't got much of a chance at keeping their attention for more than just a minute or two. So I just shout you out, Tommy, because I appreciate the help you've given me
Absolutely, man.
and Shine. And I also appreciate the one-on-one assistance behind the scenes that you've been gracious enough to offer me. And every time I've texted you, brother, and asked, hey, man, can you meet me backstage for a minute? You have been there. And I don't forget that kind of thing. It does not go unnoticed by me, because there's been a couple times that I've texted you out of the blue because I was having trouble and I couldn't figure something out. And you was, before I could even get in the damn studio, you was back here waiting on me. So I don't forget those things. So if ever in the future there's something that I can extend the same courtesy to you on as well, then just know it's one message away. And as soon as I see the message, now I don't do so good with the Instagram. I don't lie. I don't spread. And me and you need to come up with a better way of contacting each other other than through Instagram or something other than, because I don't look at it all the time. So therefore, it's like you'll send me something and it'll be a day after you've seen
I
it.
asked if Shine was on Instagram, and that what came up in conference, but like guys said,
I don't know.
but
Yeah.
maybe it's the other option is text or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's it. I am on Instagram, but I'm terrible with it too. Like, I literally just looked at it yesterday for the first time in 30 days. I was like, I guess I better click something on here.
Dude, it's just one of those things, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that you can't. For me, I'm trying. I'm doing better, but it's still tough to spread out to too many different things. But I have you in YouTube under settings. I don't have any community tab to get under guidelines. I only have community moderation. Any idea? Tommy, I have a question. In YouTube, let me put it up here. In YouTube, under settings, I don't have a community tab to get to guidelines. I only have community moderation. Any ideas?
To get to guidelines in the YouTube in
Studio?
settings.
I think so, yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
have a community tab.
Do you,
I only have community moderation.
do you have YouTube Studio or just regular YouTube?
Well, in YouTube Studio, before you'd see comments, and then they switched that to say community now. That's where you'd see comments in your
Right.
studio. Or the other thing on your page, normally they'd have a community tab, and now it just says posts.
Yeah,
they switched some things up. Instead of
Yeah.
on the front, on the public side, instead of saying community tab, it says posts.
Yeah.
And YouTube Studio used to say comments. Now it says community. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
they've gotten like very not on the same page, and from the public end to the back end, very not on the same.
There's a
page.
lag in it too. Like if you're using like between Studio and the app, like it's sometimes like what you have on one side is not what you have on the other, like a significant difference, right? So it's weird with messages and stuff. I don't know. They keep
So
changing. I just don't know why they keep the
I
same.
figured that out, but I haven't. I figured out why. And figuring out sometimes the why is the whole question, but
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't figured out why this is like that. But I figured that out. Like, oh, it's posts here and it's community here instead of That's
Yeah,
weird.
exactly. Gotcha.
So I don't know exactly
Well, I don't know
where
if that
the
answered it.
question was wanting to go, but
Yeah, I think I know what she's talking. I
Oh,
think I understand what
to
she's
put up the
saying.
chat rules. So she says this is to be able to put up the chat rules. All the vids say go to settings, community guidelines, but I can't seem to find. I know what she's talking about.
I do too.
I don't know how to do it, but I do know
I
what you're
I
talking
think you
about.
have to go through
In your
YouTube Studio.
page settings. Are you trying to set up moderators?
I think it's
And
so
your team,
yeah, and
community,
like
or-
when you come in, like how it's like be respectful, blah, like that
Mhm.
kind of stuff, right?
I
And then you
think I
have that
know where to.
message
I think I know where
Settings,
she's talking
and then
about.
your
Actually,
upload standards. So it's all on that window settings.
under the advanced settings, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can save all that in there, I believe. And so if you go to
Or team,
uh
it would show up in team.
yeah,
Maybe team instead of community team. Your team moderator team.
so so I nailed it. She said exactly, Shine. So
I'm gonna
that's what
pull
she's
this
trying to
up
figure out.
here,
I'm pretty
actually.
sure that's where it's at, in the advanced
I'm
settings.
actually pull it up.
Yeah, Tommy,
it's
what
not.
that,
I don't know if it's in that area. I'm trying to think in my head
because there's
because
like three tabs I know when you go under, and then you got to
yeah.
go down.
Studio.
I don't think it's under advanced though.
I'm
It
going to
might
my
be.
podcast.
It's in
I
that
can't
area though,
remember.
on
I've
them
been
tabs right there.
Yeah,
'Cause
I've
it's-
been meaning to do it myself, and I was like, where do we do that again? It's a good question.
It's.
Actually.
I think
Really.
it's through Studio app, through the YouTube Studio. Well, I know it's through the YouTube Studio, but then you go into that basic moderator or general, under the general settings thing,
For
and
the
then it's
moderator.
yeah.
Okay, good.
I
Yeah, because you got standard and advanced. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
look at it.
I'm on. I'm going right now.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna push you two up. I'll be back.
Are you setting channel guidelines? Go back to the chat here. Oh, I can see the chat on YouTube.
Let's see here now. All right, I'm on my page now. So if I go to
Working out here live on the chat.
that's right. We're gonna figure it out for all of us.
All right, I found the original question. YouTube under settings. I don't have community tab to get guidelines. I only have community moderation. So, what I'm seeing here, community moderation, channel guidelines, and welcome message, your guidelines. I think I found it. And
Yep.
I can present if this is indeed
All right, I'm under
it here, and
advanced.
I'll add it to the stage. So you see in my window here, in general, where you're in settings, community moderation, channel guidelines. Is that what you're looking for?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. We'll I know where I've seen the spot that she's talking about.
Surviving. Is this getting you closer?
I don't know. But it's a good question, and we'll figure it out.
It looks like I got it, but I don't have that tab.
That's telling me about I
Oh.
don't have that tab.
So I know there's different pages have different things.
Yeah.
I see something here. We go to Surviving's channel here.
Yeah. It's,
409.
I
Definitely
only have the
more-
first
more
two
higher
tabs.
subscribers than I do, so it's not that. You have your post on your front page. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't have that.
I'm in YouTube Studio.
Maybe we invite.
Yeah,
her
well,
on.
Surviving Together is coming on at the noon hour. She had some things to talk about anyway. But yeah, she was going to be coming up at the noon hour. So let's take a break. Let's play a song. And Miss Mac, if you're able to go ahead and get yourself on board backstage. And when we get the tune, then we will have you come up and speak with us for a few minutes, if that'll work for you. But shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all being here. This is Sky and Shine and Tommy here with you on Wednesday. We appreciate all of you coming by and sharing it with us. Shout out to all of you being here. We appreciate it. We'll be back in just a few minutes, and Miss Mac will be with us, and we'll have Tommy and myself and Shine. Can I drop the link again? Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Sean. Thank you very much. All right, man. Shout out to everybody. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Get ready to groove to the rhythm of excitement as We Be Jammin' Live takes you on a thrilling musical adventure. With a spin of the wheel, our talented musicians spin into action, bringing you an unforgettable experience of music, energy, and entertainment. From classic hits to modern tunes, our talented artists will have you singing along and dancing to the beat. So, sit back, relax, and let the music take you on a wild ride. Do you have what it takes to be one of the 5 to be on the next We Be Jammin' Live?
I'm a little
Hey, I'm Tommy Kenyon, your tech content creator and digital content pro. With cutting edge AI guidance, I craft segments like interactive audio or video audio sync tutorials and more. I deliver clear step-by-step digital solutions that make your projects shine, practical, fast, and ready to roll. Hire me to bring your tech vision to life. Let's create something epic together.
A world where everyone belongs. In harmony we sing this song. Peaceful vibes in paradise. Underneath these turquoise skies. Hand in hand we walk as one. Feeling life like a rising sun.
Right, good vibes, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you, 12 o'clock hour. Appreciate y'all. This is Guy and Shine, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Share the live stream out. We can't promise exactly what we might talk about, but we can promise it'll always be respectful with good vibes.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. I see you there, Miss Patty. Shout out to you. Miss Tajmir's in the house. Shout out to you, Miss Tajmir. I hope you're doing good. There's Double Tap the Screen himself, Chris the Flash. What's up, man? Sister B in the house. We appreciate Brother Tommy being here, sharing some tech time stuff with us. We got Miss Mac in the house getting ready to come up. Miss Mac, if you're ready, just give me a wave and I'm going to bring you on up. Okay, she is ready. Looked like she was maybe on a roller coaster ride.
It did look like a roller
There
coaster.
she is. There she is. What's up?
There you go.
What's up, Miss Mac? Good to see you. Good afternoon to you.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Oh,
Excellent.
good. Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
excellent.
Well, first off, just to deal with this YouTube, Tommy, I saw your things, and I am the creator of the channel. I thought I verified my phone number. My thing is not for kids. The only thing it says is that I don't have the two-step verification done. So
Oh, okay.
maybe that's
Yeah.
it. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I can think of. So I will try that, and who knows? I was at a loss. I'm like, I'm on my
Yeah.
desktop. It's not like I have
Yeah.
to update an app, so I'm totally, but
Well, that's a great follow-up. When you find that information out, if it work, if that works out, that solves your issue, then I would like you to come back and we'll talk about that, and so that everybody can know.
Somebody recently did a video on this. This is how I got wise to it. I think I don't. Memory's not the best, but I'm pretty sure it was Luciana Success. It done a video on exactly what you were asking. That's how I kind of was remembering a bit through your question what I thought you were asking. And like she just laid it out like, okay, this is why it's important to do this, and this is how you do it, type thing. And it was super simple. And I was like, I got to do that, but I just haven't done it
I'll
yet.
check it out. I'll
Yeah.
I
I'm
have
not sure
seen
where
this.
to go to see if I haven't
Yeah.
verified something either. So I need to.
I've seen the spot that you're talking about, and I have it on my page, but I also did that two-step verification thing a long time ago
Right
before I
at the
even
rip.
knew why to do
Yeah.
it. I
Okay.
did it.
Yeah.
So that was just by accident that I even had that step, really, to be real 100% honest. I know now to go ahead and do that. That's a good thing. But when I did it, I had no clue why I was even doing it. I just did it. I just did it. I just did what it told me to do, and that was it. It wasn't no big deal. But yeah, I would like to know that answer. If that is something that keeps you from being able to see certain things.
Yeah, 'cause I'm wondering now what else can't I see?
I have no idea. That's the only thing I could think of too,
Yeah.
is like, that one difference, because Sean says he's got his set to the way I'm talking with the two-step verification, and there's Tommy, super duper producer,
I
aka.
just had something popped up on my Tommy Kenyon 7 channel. I don't have it either. I was showing you from my podcast YouTube page, which has that, but my Tommy
You're a
Kenyon 7
disgrace, Tommy.
does not have it either. So my
You
two
have nothing to
pages,
offer.
one has it and the other doesn't. So I actually have maybe I might be able to look into it, see why this page has it and the other doesn't. I
Yeah,
may be able to
that's
look into
so
that.
That's
weird.
weird.
You could earn a couple of your letters underneath that name you're so proud of back if you find that answer out
Yeah.
right real quick.
Yeah, Gen X
So,
picked up on it. You're fired.
No,
Fire.
I had to come on and say like, that's interesting. My one page doesn't have this, but the other
Yeah.
one I was showing you does. So like,
Yeah.
I can do
That's-
some work on that and figure that out.
Are you two-step verified on your YouTube account?
I haven't done any two-step verifications on.
Well, that might be exact because me and Shine, well, there's 4 of us up here, and out of
Yep.
4 of us, 2 of us have, and we have
Right.
that information on our page. 2 of us haven't, and it appears that they don't. So this is a good question for going ahead. If you don't mind to do if you're wanting to do the two-step verification anyway, then we'll find out after you do
I
that
thought that
if
there
that's.
was like a second way. Like you've had your page more than 3 months, right, Mac?
Did she
Hello?
freeze up on us,
I don't know.
Miss Mac? I think you froze up on us.
Because I seem to remember
There she is. There she
you
is.
are.
She's back.
There you are.
We all did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
All right.
Yeah, I've had mine for over a year.
Oh, well then.
Because I
mean,
remember at the beginning they're like you can either wait 3 months or you can send a phone number, link
Yeah.
your Gmail account.
Yeah.
So I just did it that way, and it was 48 hours. So
That's
Yeah,
how I.
wasn't worried
Yeah.
about the two-step because that's a Google thing. It's not.
But Google
But-
owns YouTube.
Yeah, it's attached to your YouTube
Exactly.
stuff.
So
You know,
I would do
my
it,
best
you know.
educated answer. My podcast page that has it doesn't have two-step, and my Tommy Kenny 7 doesn't have it and doesn't have the community tab. But my
Okay.
best educated answer, my best guess, would be my Tommy Kenny 7 is not even a year old.
Okay.
It's a brand new channel.
Neither-
I just
but-
started it in June.
well,
I
passed
just
the
started
year
mine in
January.
September. I just
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
mine in September.
And Guy, you
It-
said you have it.
Well, I know
I have
some-
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I know there's been a few. Like I know a couple of people that have started pages that I've talked to, and they're like, "How do you do that community thing?" I'm like, I don't know. I think it was there like after 50 whatever subs. I thought all that stuff
I don't,
came.
yeah. Well, this is
I
a
don't
great.
know.
This is a great.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, but you know, it's a good question for all of us because I have no idea.
B
It
says
just
I'm
hap-
using a
it just happened to be
personal
on
channel
mine.
instead of a brand account.
What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. What's a brand
Mine's
account?
a personal.
Mine's a
personal account.
Yeah.
I haven't branded my account.
No.
I
don't
set
know.
up.
Maybe that means something different that I don't get, but
I
I
Yeah.
did
I mean, I
set
set it
up my.
up with the Surviving Together Gmail, so
Yeah, it
that's
should
that's
be-
the same for me. Like
Me
so
too.
I just clicked it all together and it worked.
And now I set mine up with my email. I don't have a Gmail associated with Tommy Kenyon 7
right.
podcast.
Well, I don't think
do.
that has anything to do with it. I really don't. I think
Yeah, I
it's a
don't-
two-step verification process. I
Yeah,
really
because
do.
like there's when you do get it, like because it'll even tell you if you don't have it, you'll have the first thing. There's 3 categories, right? So you'll have the first one with the green check, the second one with the green check, and then to get the third one, you need to have the verification thing done, and that'll tell you right there if you click on that box what you don't have right now, right? Because what you're gonna get, like your future eligibility or whatever they call it, feature eligibility, I think
Feature
it is.
eligibility. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's under there.
You
I
got
don't know.
3 different levels of
Yeah.
eligibility there that you meet, and your
Yeah.
only way that you meet the last level is to have your two-step. You got to have that two-step verification done, or you don't never reach the third level.
Yeah, there
of-
you go.
Right there is what we're talking about. I know you can't hardly see it probably, but
but this is a channel you said you can access it on, correct, Tommy?
Yeah, this is the one I don't have it.
You don't have it. Do you
But
have
those-
the two-step verification on the one that you do have?
Looks
Because
like
maybe
it
you
is.
did it and
Let
you
me
don't
stop
remember.
this share, and I'll share the other one.
yeah, we won't see the YouTube page, Tommy. Don't make me take a letter out from underneath that name, man. Because I'm quick on the trigger. I
I
will,
mean, what is happening right now? Have you digging us into a multiverse or something?
yeah.
Well,
I
when he's
got my-
looking, I just want to say
it's multiple
congratulations
tabs.
again to Shine and his hockey team. I'm
Thank
just
you.
super,
Thank you very
super
much.
living that life for 10 years. I
Oh.
know what you, I know what you're going through.
This
so.
this was the most wearing year I can remember on like my personal record on the spinning blue ball. Like it was so intense in a lot of ways, and learned a lot about like how like it was way different than we played when we were young, right? Like you just got screamed and roared at all the time, and
Right.
I had a huge issue with that, like right out of the gate. It's like if you're gonna scream and yell at me, man, it's just not gonna work out well. And then you know you incorporate the fact that these are 9 and 10-year-old kids. So like what wasn't able to be accomplished a whole season, and this is important, and I find people really need to be, you know, it's something that I'm making a video on is like how to be properly assertive, because it's something that I did not do well for like the first 30 years of my life. It was like
Yeah.
you're either going to do it or else we're going to be into it, right?
Yep.
But I realized a lot of people that use that approach just by simply making sure that what they're doing is being seen. This is important because a lot of people are crafty at, you know, doing it with a locker room door closed, but you just wait for them to kind of blow up in a mode where they can't escape from it and then make the corrective action there. And that changed the whole dynamic of the team. Like when I have kids coming up to me being like, I don't want to sit on that side of the bench. Well, it's offensive and defense, and I'm defensive coordinator. I'm like, guys, like, and why? So now you start to look into why this is happening, and you're seeing, you know, the put downs and like, why didn't you do this? And it's like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's been very difficult. That was the most difficult part, is just keeping your head and not becoming that version that you can become really quickly, especially when everybody's screaming at you, and why doesn't my kid get to play, and why is he yelling? Like, no, we're not doing this.
Right.
So like we were 14 going into this series just to get to it, and we ended up finishing second, and that was only with like
So
three, with just a change in mentality and telling them like,
Yeah.
guys, no, we're not doing it like this anymore.
It's
And
amazing.
yeah, so you know, it's not just kids I see experiencing this. Like I just see people like this winter here was very long. People's tempers got very short, and you know, they were getting away with it, and I was letting it happen partially because it's like, how do you properly deal with this in this format? And then you just have to figure it out and do it. Then and it didn't get like, it wasn't the first conversation me and this man had. It was the fourth. You know what I mean? And the fourth one, he couldn't say it didn't happen. Like he was apologetic about it every time it happened, but he weren't making the corrective action to stop
Yeah.
doing it. This is the problem, right? So anyway, it's a bit of a riff now, but the season's almost over. So yeah.
Awesome. I'm just
Yeah.
I know how that is when the kids go from, you know, dead last or nobody believes in them to even if it's just one game and they beat, you know, the top team, and people thought they had no chance, even if it's a 1-0 game. We had one like that in a tournament that we played in. It just, the kids, you can do it.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
can.
you know,
Yep.
you can do it. And it's just, you know, I'm flying high for you because I'm so proud of you, and I'm so proud of those kids and what they're going to take out of this season about themselves and their ability to do something that they didn't think was possible. That's just awesome. So
It's super cool because like you get to, they like, you know, they got this little, well, he's not a little fellow, he's like, you know, he's got a good build on him, and he's like talking to me about like AC/DC songs and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I got a bass, and like we're talking about music and stuff. So like, you know, seeing the interests and stuff they want to do. It's cool. It's really cool. It's nice. So yeah, got it.
My kids asked me what an LP was once, and that was
Yeah.
just a sobering moment.
Well, yeah,
Before there were CDs.
yeah, this thing called vinyl. Before cassettes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
before vinyl
A-Track.
kind of made a comeback.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is it? 5 barrels of oil to make one vinyl, worth every barrel.
Yes.
Well, the reason I wanted to come up, one, just for anybody who is in the chat or anybody who knows anybody, I don't, you know, I had to work, so I wasn't listening to your first hour, but it is Autism Awareness Day.
Okay.
So if anybody doesn't know, just if you know anybody, or if it means anything to you, I'm just here recognizing it. The second thing is that starting today, well, it started yesterday, is April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So I'm going to be dealing with all different kinds of subjects that are related to sexual assault this month. Tonight, my live, I'm going to be talking about just what does it mean? What does it mean to have this month? You know, what types of things does it advance? And, you know, what do I want to accomplish this month with you know, and so not all of it is going to be directly talking about sexual assault. I plan on presenting some defensive moves for people, and they can be used by anybody.
Nice.
You know, talking about the soft body parts, and you know, where can you pinch, and you know, just how to get out of situations if you're ever, you know,
Yep.
in something. And so it's not just going to be, you know, sexual assault stories or anything of that nature. So hopefully, you know,
Kind of how to prepare yourself a little bit, and you know what I mean, that kind of stuff too. Is
yeah,
that
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
we've
not
talked
prepare
about
yourself for
group.
assault, but I mean, like in the event something happens, like okay, here's some tricks to get out of it. Like,
You know exactly, you know, what to watch for, how not
yeah,
to get yourself in the situation in the first
Mhm.
place. You know, we've talked
right.
about grooming. You know, I've had many lives on grooming and adult grooming, and you know what to look for, you know, for predation and things like that. But we're going to kind of just, you know, encapsulate it all, and I'm going to pick some things throughout the month. I don't think that every live, because it's going to be what, 7 lives, I think. And that would be a bit much, I think, to focus on that the entire month. But there will be, you know, some deep conversations. If anybody's interested in being a part of those conversations, I have had some people reach out to me and say they do want to talk and they do want to tell their stories. And so this is definitely the month to do that. If you have some sort of trauma in your background that you want to share. The other thing is tomorrow morning, starting at 8:30 Eastern time, I will be having a special live for 2 hours. It is the Women Changing the World Global Awards ceremony. So they will be announcing the winners. I have no
Nice.
idea during that 2 hours where my category falls. It's women in journalism and media, but I'll be on a Zoom call with a lot of the finalists part of the time, and I'll be popping in my live. I do have somebody backstage who will just be kind of helping monitor the situation and monitoring the chat, but there necessarily won't be somebody up on stage. But the feed that is through Facebook for the awards ceremony from London will be streamed live
Okay.
on the
Okay.
channel. So you
Cool.
guys will get to watch that. So if anybody's interested, you could pop in. Like I said, I have no idea when it's going to occur. If they do any announcements in the beginning, I'll definitely try and pop that up so that people have an idea. So, oh, they said it's going to be at 9:30-ish, depending.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Well, I'm sure the whole thing would be pretty cool to watch. You know what I mean? It sounds like
Yeah.
a lot of different people. Just to even be chosen to go on something like that is incredible, right? So,
I am so humbled because,
yeah.
you know, I even started looking at some of the people's LinkedIn profiles who are in my category. There's 12 of us. And one woman is, you know, she's a published author and an actor and a producer, and somebody else is an Academy Award winner for, you know, podcasting, and somebody, I mean, these people have accomplished what I could only dream of, right? And so to be thrown in the mix with this channel with, I think as of today, 407 subscribers, you know, 1 year and 100 and some odd lives, I couldn't be more honored. So
That's awesome.
I have,
Yeah,
you know,
amazing.
I have to write a just in case winner's speech, but it's, you know, I've got to like,
I'd like to thank the Academy, Jesus, and myself. Peace.
my whole thing would be like, are you really sure?
Just so you know, Miss Mac, Sharpie markers work great for, you know, I'd like to thank the Grand Ole Opry and my mom and dad.
There you go.
And
There
you know
go.
all the people that's
I got
that,
some chapstick
but
here.
yeah, take your Sharpie. That chapstick works good too.
I think you
Chapstick
get
works
points
good
for
too.
creativity. I'm
You
pretty
do.
sure
It has a
you-
great echo cancellation system involved in it. It's really
Just
great.
Just
so.
make sure it's plugged in. That's the,
Yeah.
that's the only thing you gotta watch.
Getting a little high tech from vinyl, but you know, hey, shout out
Well,
to
I will
you
be
know.
thanking the, you know, handsome Guy Bandy from Creating Change and the gorgeous Shine Big from, you know, Shine.
Well, now you know now that
Yeah.
that's the quickest way to get a comment highlighted, and that's probably the quickest way to get a.
Yeah.
Well, I sure like Miss
use that
Mac.
same-
I tell you, that's one of the
You
best.
should use
one of the
that
best.
same technique when you go on this
Yeah.
competition.
Yeah.
Well, I'd
Oh
like to
yeah.
thank all of you for your
Oh
incredible-
yeah. Yeah. And how wonderful you are.
Fill the room.
It's such an honor to be here. Thank you. Good night.
It's funny because it's like my hand it just weighs it down when I see those. It just makes them come right up. I don't even mean to do it.
It just
I
happens.
try not to most of the time, and I can't help it.
You
Can't
know,
help it. But Awesome, Miss Mac. Shout
Everybody
out to you.
compliment,
You know,
Yeah, so I just wanted to make those few announcements and let everybody
Awesome.
know kind of what's going on with Surviving Together this month,
Awesome.
and that we're having the special live tomorrow morning, since that'll be before
well,
you guys go live.
Very good. Well, thank you for using our platform for this type of thing. This is what for myself and Sean, when someone wants to come on and visit, then this is an excellent example of exactly what I envision for someone coming on and pushing their channel up and giving us a little piece of what's going on in their lives so that we're aware. So if I do have the chance to stop in, then I know, like, okay, if I'm sitting still and I can stop in and I want to go check this out, I want to support. So, shout out to everybody in here that's watching and listening, any ears that might hear. If you're wondering how to come on and how to conduct yourself with a proper interview and shout your channel out, then I would suggest that you take a little bit of, encouragement from this interview here. This is how you do it. You talk what your channel's about. You speak about what you're about, and you give the people the opportunity to know that may not have known that otherwise. So shout out to you, Miss Mac. Good job.
And I made Tommy work for it, so.
That's right. That's right.
It. That's what he's here for.
That's
what you're here for, Tommy.
Hey, if we can get Tommy doing this number, we're winning. We're winning. It's a win. It's like, hey, you can't go wrong after that. It's like, okay. And I just like to give him a hard way to go, which makes me feel better about myself. And I don't mind to say that.
There you go. I appreciate you guys so much, more
You're
than you'll ever
welcome.
know. I mean, just the support you guys have shown me, and everybody, who is here, who has supported the channel. And
I'm
just
putting
you guys,
to work, Tommy.
do this for your fellow creators, because, not everybody is as open to, supporting people and, holding up other channels. And
That's right.
But to me, this is what it's about. This is what community is about, what family is about.
Well, and it's important to come on, like, having your updates, because you do a lot of stuff. Everybody does a lot of stuff in here. So to come on and, let people know what you're doing is important, right? It's super important. The work you do is very helpful. So I thank you for that. And,
well, it's almost impossible for you to make like a promo for each thing that you're going to do and have us play it. It's so much easier for you to just say, hey, I need 5 or 10 minutes to come up and want to discuss what I got going on this month or this week or this, these different things. So, just know now that we're aware of it, then, if you want to send us something over, then we'll be more than happy to play it throughout the show, but we'll do our best to be speaking on it.
I appreciate it. And if I have something in particular, I'll do that. Oh, there was one other thing. So in and amongst all that trauma stuff or whatever, but this Saturday is the first Saturday of the month, and that means it is Laugh Saturday on our show. So it's gonna be all about laughter. I'm going to be talking about some legal cases that are behind these stupid, silly product warnings. Why did they actually have to get them? What did the person actually do that got it up there? My best friend is planning.
Oh man, I love those ones. The idiot, or what did they call them? The Darwin Awards. Did you like the woman or somebody bought what was it, a Winnebago? This was like back probably like in the 2000s. And they thought that cruise control meant the thing drove itself. So they go in the back and they're like whipping up a turkey dinner and ramp this thing like off a cliff, survive, and then like sue Winnebago and like make tons of money up because it wasn't clear, right?
Simon Whistler puts up the Darwin Awards all the time, his channel, and I'm sorry the people died. I really am. But my golly. I mean, the guy who just, he bashed this big old 12-foot like boa constrictor or something over the head and then put it on the, people were thinking as the story's going, he put it in his trunk or something. No, he had a motorbike. He put it on the back of his bike.
What a genius. What a genius. Yeah. Oh, great.
All right, you did.
I wonder how
the guy
this
who wanted
worked
to
out.
take a selfie with the bear when he went to go pee in the woods, and you're just
come
like,
on, man.
the Siegfried and Roy sticking his head in a tiger. How many times do you think you're going to get away with that? Really? Like, come on.
I mean, where the common sense just go.
There's a thin line between, like
insanity,
dumb and
insanity.
like, dumb and dumber. Because like even somebody with
bird.
That's not a good idea, pal. I wouldn't suggest that.
Oh gosh, yeah. But if you ever are looking for the Darwin, Simon Whistler has like 2 or 3 videos with
Nice.
a whole slew of them, and they're
man.
just
Real
God.
winners.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy who put the loaded, gun down his pants.
Oh. Whoa.
Like, come on, man.
Come on.
Come
There's
on,
one thing
man.
that you really need to protect in this
Like,
life,
come on,
right?
man.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on,
straight
man. Like,
through into his thigh. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I used to
So
know
he
a
did
guy
not
like
die,
that.
but he
Fall
did take
asleep
himself out of the gene pool.
like that. Oh man. Well,
oh, man.
nature
I
still
mean,
has a way
dang,
of
man.
sussing us out, I guess. Eh?
Oh God,
Ah.
it's just an absolute pain now.
Well, you know what? It may have been a favor to the world because maybe the world is one less idiot
Yeah. Somebody
spreading
dropped
genes around. I don't know.
Exactly.
Somebody dropped a
Exactly.
steamer in the gene pool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. What an idiot.
Not
What an
good.
idiot.
Not
Gee,
good.
I think I'll go sit down in this electric chair and chill for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all go hit the breaker. Go ahead. It's
No,
fine.
wait.
Yeah.
I don't have my feet in the water yet. Okay,
Yeah,
now
hold
hit
on.
Yeah, I gotta soak those two. Might as well
Yeah.
kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Soak the sponge.
it. Oh yeah. Oh
Wash
man.
ourselves while we're doing it.
Yeah.
We're just-
Come on.
Simpler
Tommy says,
times.
when is this Saturday? It's at 3 p.m.
Oh,
3
what
p.m.
time? Yeah.
I finally got my times, my live times up. I got a new banner up, so I've got my live times up, which
Nice.
is changing again because my best friend is a graphic artist, and while he was like, "That's a really good effort for for people who don't
Yeah.
have like a total." So he's redoing it a little bit, but 6 p.m. Wednesdays every Wednesday, and 3 p.m. on Saturday. So it's finally up there.
Do you see it? That's why I put it up there.
Mhm.
I remember that scene, and I thought, "You idiot! What
What are you doing?
are you doing? Like, what-
So many of
I
these
don't-
spots. You can
like
be-
I don't want to not be friends with you because I don't like you. I just don't want to not be friends with you because I could have been shot, man.
Yeah.
Like, I
catch a
like,
ricochet off that bullet. Mm-mm.
yeah, like, come on, man. Come on, man. That means there'd have been a piece of me inside of you that
Oh.
that don't that's the,
That just
Don't-
don't go. Well,
Yeah.
don't do
sometimes
that to me.
Sometimes the ideas are just they don't work out the way.
That's just
they
not a
should.
good idea, man. We were just in
my
the car together. Like you could have shot through all of us in the car, bro. What are you thinking, man? You idiot.
My
Usually
son
not.
took a page
Yeah.
out of his friend's book, and he decided to tear his motorbike engine apart in his room. And he's next to the furnace, and
You smell that gas and all
oh my
that
gosh,
clean
all
you're coming
the
through.
vents. He's
Oh,
got
the
his
good old
heater
days.
going in the room too, and
Yes.
I'm
Gotta
like,
heat up those
wait,
heads to get the gaskets fit.
yeah, he's got a head gasket he needs to replace.
Yeah. I know what he's
I mean,
doing.
the whole thing is like, so he took the gas tank out yesterday and put it outside. It still reeks.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're so
You gotta run
know.
some acetone through her, burn her down. It'll stink bad, but it'll go away. In a
Okay.
day.
I was like, acetone, I'm like, that stuff smells too.
Oh yeah, it's horrible, but it'll get
Yeah.
rid of the gas smell as long as you
Yeah,
do
it'll
it,
get
so-
rid of every smell.
It'll get rid
like,
of any smell.
like
that
you won't need
got.
deodorant, soap, none
Well,
of
that's my
that.
son's
That's why I
room,
stay
gosh
so
only knows.
youthful, healthy bath.
Yeah,
acetone
stinky
every
feet
morning.
don't matter no more. Stinky feet don't even matter. Don't even matter. Nah,
Acetone
can't even.
take care of it.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, I will definitely.
That's
maybe
pretty
give
much
that
how
a
you
try.
take care of your smell.
What's he rebuilding? Do you know?
His bike, his motorbike, the head gasket needs to be
Is
replaced.
it like a Harley, Honda? Do you know?
Oh, it's a I think it's a Suzuki.
Oh, a Bandit maybe.
Suzuki.
He got it, he got a new one. So he's selling his old one. He had that was a 400 cylinder, and so this is a 600 cylinder.
Oh yeah, nice. I know where he's
Upgraded.
going. Upgrade.
Right,
Yeah. A lot of torque.
He's
in
also
those
buying
ones.
an AK-47, which I just,
Can't go wrong with personal. I mean, Mom, what's to worry about? I'm only
Don't
buying
put it
guns
down
and
your
driving
pants.
motorcycles. I mean,
Do
there's
not.
nothing to worry.
Don't
Yeah,
put it down
exactly.
your
I'm
pants.
just gonna sling it on my back, or I said, well,
It's a
I
Mad
can't
Max
stop you
in
from
it.
buying one,
Yeah.
but I can stop you from storing it here. So thankfully, he found an FFL place that's right around the corner.
Well, that's good. That's
There,
good.
but because home protection, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what we need for home protection.
Yeah.
That's
it's
it.
accurate about to 30 feet.
Yeah.
So as long as you're in a phone booth, you're all right. But you know,
Yeah.
he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, he's at that age where everything like
Yeah.
that is fun. So
Of course.
Of course.
It
Of
never
course.
changes really. Just,
No.
you guys
know,
arrest at like
No, you just get felony
mentally,
charges
right?
and
I
then
mean,
you can't do it
kind
no
of what
more.
I've come across.
For a
You
little
just
while.
pretty much
Yeah.
it stays for the rest of your life.
well, tell him to make good choices, and if he
Yeah,
has
don't put
any
it down his
questions, you know, he can always come talk to either one of us.
Yeah,
I
don't
gave
put
him
the
a
gun
keychain
down your
for
drawers.
his 16th birthday that said, "Don't do dumb shit, love, mom."
Yeah.
Best of luck. You get to use this
Please
once.
be okay. Call me if you're,
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
happens.
I like it. I
It only
like
had to
it.
happen once, though. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you
All right,
are.
thank you guys.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good
Luck for
day.
me,
Thanks
and I
so
will
much.
see you later.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Shout out to you, Miss Mac.
a
Have
good
a
one.
good day.
Great work.
Yeah, good work. Good work.
Yeah. Go check her
Shout out
guys.
to her, man.
Yeah.
She's cool. She's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Does good work. Yeah.
That's why the mags don't need to be accurate. Just close-ish. Yeah, I hear you. Playing rounds for close-ish
Close-ish.
combat.
Just
I
look
feel
out.
you. Yeah, I feel you, man. In a situation where that must take place, that means that you're inside my house and I'm just turning in circles, shooting everything.
The thing you just
Everybody going down. Everybody getting some. Everybody gonna have a hot one.
you
Everybody
got all the
gonna get one.
windows and you shot the fridge to
Everything.
pieces.
Everything.
The guy got away,
Everything.
but I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure he was scared.
My kid used to laugh at me and he would ask me to come play like Fortnite with him. And man, I'm from like the Atari and Nintendo era. So I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll come in and play. Well, man, dude, he dropped me out of the plane. I do real freaking good on the fly down. Like, I love that shit. I was good at it. I was like, yeah, man, I'm good. Hey, man, I'd hit and somebody'd shoot me as soon as I hit.
Headshot.
So Dad
Yeah.
was like, yo, this don't work for Dad. So what I did was I just made sure that I had me an awesome weapon so that when I landed, I could just start turning in circles and turning and burning, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I got me a couple like that. I ain't gonna lie. It just,
You gotta stick and move. That's what
you got
in them games,
I
stick
couldn't
and
move. All I could do was go in there. I get excited, man. All the buttons and shit. I'd be like, man, what the? You meet me at Pac-Man on Atari, and I will show you how to play these games.
Oh,
young
you think
man.
you're good? So let's
You
do those
think you're
Space
good?
Invaders, baby.
Meet me
Let's
on
do it.
Space Invaders, baby. We'll settle this thing once and for all. You know,
My
and
thumbs
obviously
have been
he's too.
permanently quick from
Oh,
Space
he's too
Invaders.
scared to come on there with me. He knows.
course.
Meet me
No-
at the pinball machine,
No logical.
buddy.
Man. Oh yeah, I'm a pinball superstar.
Yeah,
Song was wrote about me.
dude. He handed me that controller though, and I'm like, and which button? All right, now wait a minute. Which button does what? Which one's the shoot button?
You
Which
gotta
one
hold
says?
this one, zoom with that, tap with this to roll.
Oh, they're over there like this playing, and they're like, "Hey, Dad, isn't this fun? Isn't this cool, Dad? Look, watch over it." And you're like, "Wait a minute, man. Wait, dude. I will tie you up, and I will leave you like that until you are grown. Let's go.
Yeah.
Meet me on the Mario Brothers court. 5 minutes. I need to stretch
Throw down.
because I need to
Throwdown,
stretch.
Showdown. Yeah.
I need to stretch before I get started.
Working my AB
I
formulations.
don't want to throw nothing out.
Yeah, no.
Meet me at Mario Brothers 1.
Really sass it up in the lost levels.
Meet me on Excite Bike
Oh,
now.
dude. Best game ever made.
Meet me on Excite Bike now. Oh, you want to play some Contra? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Let's go, baby. 30 men.
Go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Roll
Anyway,
film. Yeah, back on.
man, I just get upset when I start thinking about those things. They don't know what real life is till they've played Donkey Kong.
Well, that's it.
They don't know life until they've played Donkey Kong. They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
No.
They
Try to beat
they
that
don't.
Donkey Kong. Try
They
it.
don't have no clue. They don't have no clue.
No.
So just shout out to the young people.
To the
We,
little.
we love you.
To the
We
youngest.
know there's no chance for you.
No. But we'll keep hoping.
But we support you
Yes, we do.
from afar. Just know that we're really supportive of everything that you do. Not really, but anyway, shout out to these new games, man. Ain't no wonder that kids are man. I'm telling you, when I seen Fortnite and my youngin in there, he was on it from the time it came on. Like when Fortnite came out, that little dude was just old enough to start wanting to play those types of games. And me and my wife, as any parents would do if you were capable of it. We got him the newest, video game system, whatever you call it. And man, he started playing these little old games, and like I say, he couldn't even really talk all that good yet. He doing pretty good, but he surely couldn't read no book or nothing like that yet. Well, sure enough, in just a couple weeks, man, he done figured out all the buttons, and he done figured out all this and everything. And then it's, hey, Dad, you want to come in? Well, Dad likes to win a lot.
And I'll tell you, the way
I never got to win. And I don't like that.
You just weren't trying hard enough.
Yes, I was. I can tell you right now, the effort was pure and clean because I was trying to kill everything, and it didn't work.
The screen, the way that it moves on them new games,
I can't keep up
I feel
with
like
it.
I'm going to get sick. Like,
And have you played the Fortnite before?
Like for about 5 minutes, yeah.
The building of it, dude, that confuses me with all the building things.
Dude,
I'm like, where are we, dude? I don't even know.
I was pretty good at taking people out. Like, that part I was good with. But when she started doing the building, I was like, I can't know what to do. It was going up so fast, I couldn't keep sight on anybody. I was like, nah.
Well, and it wasn't long before he reached like levels when he would go on that these kids were, well, and there were some adults too on there, but these people were like, dude, they were serious about it. Like,
They're
you didn't have a
hardcore.
chance. For me, like as a beginner, I drop it, like I say, I drop in and just barely know what button did what, and by the time my feet hit the ground, somebody done whatever and killed me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't see how these, but that's the difference. Now they would probably pick up one of our games and call it trash, but back in the day, that was high tech. That was high tech stuff.
Well,
bro.
it's actually funny because I still have like, they were selling these like Super Nintendos and Nintendos, like they're remakes, right? But they had like, I don't know, 1,000 games on them or something. So I bought one for like $80. And I brought it home. My son's like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Oh, this is the OG, baby.
Oh, this is the real stuff.
Yeah,
This
so we
is the
got him
real
playing
stuff.
Duck Hunt and stuff. He got right into it. He loved it.
Yeah,
we'll still play it every once in a while, but the Fortnite is kind of pretty well captivated the whole
Man,
the video. And some of them people
Man.
are nuts. Like, I had to start listening because like he has his little headset on. and
oh
stuff.
yeah, dude. And you'll hear them talking, and it sounds like they're getting ready to take over the world.
Yeah, it's like take him around the side, shoot him in the face,
you're like,
shoot him
and
in
I'm
the
like,
face.
get down, honey, get down. There's somebody coming in,
told
and I'm
you they're
pulling the
coming.
gun. I'm like, where's he at? And it's like he's just in there playing, honey. I'm like, well, tell him to shut up.
My
I
nerves are
almost
shot.
shot holes in our door. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
like,
For sure. Yeah,
you know,
I do.
I'm tired of crawling out from underneath this couch. Tell him to quit screaming like that. Like,
Give me flashbacks.
they're coming around the back, and it's like they are. You know, like,
I ain't going back in.
I'm not going back. Dang, man.
Yeah.
Golly, man. But you only hear one side of the conversation, so it sounds like your kid's completely nuts. It's like
losing their mind. Yeah.
like, what the what?
What are you doing? Like, where'd
Shut
you learn
up.
this?
Dude,
Yeah.
you sound like an idiot. And he's like, well, Dark Vader 1979er was telling me to come around the backside of Building A. And I was like, I don't care who Dark Vader 79er 5 over said to do what. Shut up.
Yeah.
And just, if you can hear him, you don't need to say nothing back. Just go do it then.
Yeah.
That's the best way to follow orders. Shut up and just do it.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I would get so mad at him for that because he would get like too into it. It'd be like, dude, if you could hear yourself out here in the living room, you would think like, man, we need to take his kid to the like.
Well, he's got a
some
headset
issues.
on, like an air traffic controller, and like the whole thing. And I'm like, how can you not hear yourself in here? I'm like, you get like everyone can hear you, everyone.
but you.
Yeah, but you. So like, it took about a year to get him like into like understanding that like screaming louder is not going to make somebody do what you want them to do, because he's like, they're not doing what I want them. I'm like, well, that's probably not. That's probably might be part of the reason they're not doing it, because you're screaming. I'm like, if it's that loud out here, I can only imagine what it would sound like with these on, right?
Yeah, dude.
So-
yeah, dude. In there.
Well, you get
acting
excited.
crazy.
We get excited.
Man.
You know?
Well, and I mean, I like to see that competitive side. I like that, but it's like, dude, if you could just hear that you're only one conversation, one side of it. Me and your mom are out
Sounds
here
crazy.
listening to you sound like an idiot, screaming, and there's nobody else screaming back. All we can hear is you screaming. and it sounds like you're like maybe there's a problem with you, buddy.
This is the
like
Southern dandy to Sugar Bear. The moss is in the pond. I repeat, the moss is in the pond. Sugar Bear out.
Yeah, like, dude, quit, man. Yeah, like,
who is this Sugar Bear you're speaking to?
Then he unplugged it, and I was like, "Hell, just put it back in. I just soon just hear your end of it.
It's a million times worse. There's 100 voices doing the
yeah,
same
dude.
thing.
It's like, okay, put the headphones back. Just talk quieter.
I'm gonna have to
talk
choose
quieter.
my battle on this one.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, thankfully, my kid at this point, man, he's 14 going on 15, and somehow by the grace of God, he's kind of grew a little bit away from because it ain't been because we made him like. No. It's just been by choice. Like he'll get on it once in a while, but I mean, you know, we live here all the time, so it's like I see that he's not on there like he once was. It's just not that interesting to him no more. Like, you know, like he'd rather go fish or talk to his girlfriend on the phone or whatever than to play that video game at this point.
Well,
so.
it's important because I know like there's some of my son's buddies, like they're on it all the time. Like here you're not allowed to touch it through the week. We got sports on the weekend. He can play for a bit, but I'll never let him go for more than an hour at a time without like, hey, let's get up and go do something, right? Because man, like after about that 2-hour mark, it's like I can be talking to him and it's like he don't even hear me. It's like you got to like click him back into here, you know? Like, buddy, let's go. Let's go.
They're getting a trance over, dude. They're living in a world on that thing, dude. A whole different world.
Totally.
They
can do everything. They can create their own costumes. They can make
talk to each other just like this right here.
Yeah.
Just like this right here. Talk to each other. It's amazing, but at the same time, there has to be a limit. There has to be a limit.
You gotta watch it, and you gotta watch the people they're playing with. You gotta every once in a while tune in there. Who are they playing with? Because there's always weirdos.
Idiots.
Don't forget that. Yeah.
Idiots. It's not just kids on there for sure.
No, it ain't. It ain't. Hi, my name's Tommy. You don't sound like a kid, Tommy. I swear I'm a kid. A kid. It's like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
And that didn't make that as a Tommy reference. It was just the first name that came out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Shout out to Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Kenyon at Keeping
Tommy
It Real.
Kenyon, who doesn't play Fortnite.
Who doesn't play Fortnite. That we know of anyway. Sell Whiskey Dream. Desi, I see you, Gen X, in the house. Hop all over his back with some Frogger. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Now you're starting to talk my language when you start talking about them. I know what time it is with those games. But shout out to Miss LaShawna. We see you there. Chris the Flash double tap the screen himself in the house. Appreciate you. Shout out to everybody. What time we got, brother?
1:45 of the 1 o'clock hour.
All right. Well, let's do another one of your songs up here. Let's do Silly Girl.
Sure.
Shout out to everybody in the house. We appreciate you. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1.
Eastern Standard Time.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Good vibes, baby.
It's for you, sweetie. All right. Where did you come from, silly girl? I know I just met you, but I can't seem to get you out of my head, out of my head. My favorite song was playing, and you were shaking your hips with little invitation. We were locking lips, and know that I'll never forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I can see you again. You gave me your poison, and I breathed you in, and just like my favorite thing, disappear in the end. The end. And as the band was winding down, I couldn't seem to find you in the crowd of faces. Then out of nowhere you appear without one question. Yeah, we disappeared, and know that I'll never forget you. No matter how hard I try, can't even find the words to tell you how much you blew my mind. Gave me your poison, and I breathed it in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear in the end. The end. The end. It's just the beginning. Well, you know I won't forget you, no matter how hard I try. I can't even find a pen so I could see you again. Give me your poison, and I breathed you in. But just like my favorite things, you disappear, yeah. The end. The end. The end. True story. I hope you're still out.
As the world looks upon me as I struggle along, and they see I have nothing, but they are so wrong. In my heart I'm rejoicing, how I wish they could see. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. I've a roof up above me, I've a good place to sleep. I have food on my table and shoes on my feet. You gave me your love, Lord, and a fine family. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me. I know that I'm not wealthy, and these clothes are not new, and I don't have much money, but Lord, I have you, and to me that's all that matters. How I wish
Right, all right. Good vibes, everybody. Appreciate y'all. It's been God Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Eastern Standard Time, with a good vibe after dark to be scheduled, to be announced. Appreciate y'all being here with us. It's been fun, been a good conversation. Had Miss Mac on. I'm going to be with Big Jack at Iron Sharpening Iron tonight, 7 o'clock. If you guys have a chance, please come by and see us. We would appreciate it. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So thank you for the invite, Big Jack. Thank you guys, all of you, for being here. Shine, you're on with Amena
on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
6.
Saturday at 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. Saturday at 6, and we'll do another shout out on that Friday
for sure.
And kind of reminder and everything. And just shout out to Miss Mac coming on and sharing with us, and making us aware of what she has going on, and we're all rooting for you, and we're on your side, Miss Mac. So thank you for being a part of the community and just being an outstanding member of the community, and a new friend for Guy and for Sean. So thank you. We appreciate you. Miss Mac, appreciate you. Chris the Flash, appreciate you. Sister B, shout out to you. 2075 right around the corner, doing an outstanding job. We appreciate you. Keep on keeping on. Sail Whiskey Dream, appreciate you. That's my Aunt Chris, by the way, that y'all just heard. I did that because I know my mom was watching, and she just wanted to hear that song. I know she does, and I also like hearing it, and don't mind at all to play it. So
incredible sound. I'm curious how she did it, because it sounds amazing. Like,
she did it on her phone, man. Hey, this is the she sent me a text. She said, I used my son's CD player from the 80s and then sat it beside my phone, and I sang along to the backing track. Now it's like, shout out to the 80s, man, you know what I mean, or whatever, or 90s, whatever it was. But it was funny. I was like, yeah, man, no doubt. But yes, that's how she said she did it. But man, cool. She's got one of those natural I call it a clean voice. Mm-hmm. She has a really good she does a good job at keeping her enunciations proper even while singing. Some songs it's hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
But she and she has
she has this like boo 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 boo, like in her voice, like when she sings, like in my ears I was like, holy smokes.
You'll never hear her try to do like that, you know how a lot of modern singers try to get that scream in there, or get that whatever that.
Yeah.
You'll never hear her do that. It's strictly pure, clean. I'm going to nail this, because a lot of times people do that crap because it can't actually hit where they're wanting to go.
Yeah.
She actually hits where she wants to go. You know what I mean? So, shout out to you, Aunt Chris. Always just a big mentor of mine, and just, she was that other person besides my mother that offered, just love and kindness from day one. I mean, all of my aunts and uncles did, but she was right there, close in age, and just always just invited us over to the house, and had me and my sister over, and just showed me love and kindness, and just a great individual. So shout out to you, Aunt Chris.
Thank you
appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys. This has been Guy and Shine. We appreciate y'all being here. We'll be back Friday at 11 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, with good vibes, and maybe by then, we'll figure out something else that we're going to do before this weekend coming, or next weekend coming. We'll get something happening here in the next little while.
Absolutely.
But thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Shine, I appreciate you, man. Good job this morning. I'm glad we made it, without no real hiccups. Without no real hiccups.
I'll tell you about the pre-show, but
hey, shout out to hiccups.
There you go.
Shout out to hiccups.
Your devices. Yep.
Yeah, you must restart your devices. But shout out to you, Gen X, brother Desi, Jono, Genius, Sister B, Chris the Flash, all of you guys, Miss Patty, Sam Whiskey Dream, all you guys. I appreciate you. Moha, see you there.
Desi, Bandy family, all y'all.
Everybody, Luciana, Miss Luciana, we see you there.
Patty,
Gen X, Tommy Kenyon,
Mr. Tommy Kenyon,
Iffy in the house, something Iffy in the house. See you there. See you there. Start here, Tajmir stopped in to see us. Hi, Miss Tajmir. Shout out to Miss Tajmir, outstanding individual and just an outstanding member of the community. So shout out to you. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi.
Patty loves your shorts. I think she's talking about the denim jeans that you wear that are cut off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't realize that I didn't,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Shout out to shorts. Yeah.
It's nice to be noticed, you know. It's the little things.
She's laughing. I know she is. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, we're just being silly, but yeah,
My
it's
Daisy
just
Dukes.
funny the way it sounds. It's like,
My
you
Daisy
know,
Dukes.
I love them shorts. Be like, well, thank you. Yeah.
Well, they are quite nice.
Yeah, thanks. I was trying to think, man, when was the last time I wore shorts? How in the hell did anybody see me in shorts? You know what I mean? I was like, well, I did wear my boxer shorts from the bed. Like, wait a minute.
That
Y'all seen that?
camera
I
was
mean,
on.
I'm like, y'all seen that? I'm like,
You don't
like-
know that I have a whole 24-hour live stream going of you when you're not paying attention.
yeah. Like, dang, man. I didn't realize y'all seen that. That wasn't really, no, that was supposed to be private.
Ain't nothing private no more.
I mean, I had to get it to MP4 somehow. I mean,
Oh my.
anyway,
you
shout out to them David Dukes.
Daisy Dukes.
Lordy.
You only know you got them on right if you can see the
Yeah,
pockets.
kind of like a nanner hammock without the nanner. Shout out to you guys, man.
Yeah.
Guess the cat is out of the bag, Chris the Flash. You got it, brother. You got it. But you know what though, Miss Patty, to be honest with you, I can't take much credit for them because Tommy Kenyon, shout out to Tommy Kenyon, met me in the back of the studio over the weekend and done some one-on-one stuff with me. And he showed me how to actually use some of this stuff that's available for me through StreamYard and through this platform. I mean, I pay for it, so I might as well know how to use it. So he showed me how that, after, like, I can come on here and instead of using my phone to do videos, I've been using this the past few days. And I just come on here and instead of going live, I just go into the record side of it, do my thing. And then after you get done, it saves it up behind, like in the media library. And then you go there and you hit, there's a little button that says, you don't have to do nothing. You hit the button that says generate, and it'll pull up anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5. Like this morning, it pulled up 4 separate ones. One was 1.5 minutes. One was 35 seconds. One was 25 seconds. And
Pay attention, folks. These are pro tips. Here.
Pro
These are
tips, dude.
tips.
And did it for me. Hey, check this out. I did the video, right?
Yep.
Got done with it and went to that. I hit generate. I went in, brushed my teeth, got myself, just ready to come on live. I already had this shirt on because I was doing the video before I come on here.
Yeah.
But just went in, brushed my teeth, just kind of getting ready because it only was going to have about an hour before time to come on. And by the time I got done doing that, 5 minutes, I got me a cup of coffee, whatever, come in, and there was 4 different shorts was already generated, and all you have to do after that is hit the button, and then it comes up to publish, and then you can either pick publish as public or publish as private. I publish as private, so that I can then go into my YouTube Studio app, go down to the spot where you take off to share to your subscribers only, hit that button, and then boom, share it right out. And it's that simple, and it's all named proper, it's all formatted proper, and it's no genius work. It is, you do your video just like, well, I don't know, you do it, for me, I do it just like this, just like a talking head video like I would on my phone, except when I get, or if I was on my phone, I could still use the Studio app. I use this thing, but you go right to the recording side of it, just record your video, whether it be on your phone or whether it be on this, and then when it's done, bro, you can go immediately after that, go into the library in the media section of it, hit the generate button, and then it'll generate all that it can out of that video for you. And then you can, it doesn't immediately share them. So like if you only want to share one, dude, it's so, man, like I say,
like
I was like,
CapCut-
my mind, when
CapCut
Tommy showed me that, my mind was blown, dude.
Yeah, CapCut has a similar thing. Like it goes like long to shorts, and you just pull like your full form video into the shorts and generate. And sometimes they're on the money,
Mm-hmm.
but if I were going to put an average on it, like 50% of the time, it's like, this isn't even, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, I'm going to try.
Well,
to
I
make
can tell you
like-
this: I got the most views that I've gotten off a short that came right off of this.
Well,
So,
you're
I
here
mean,
first, folks.
you know, the
Yeah.
most I'd ever gotten on a short as of the other day before I started using this and making the shorts, because I was doing it myself. I was just making the shorts out of videos or just making a short.
Okay.
And then I used this. I done it through this thing, and then put the short out. And the last time I checked it, the most I'd ever done was 600 and something on a short. I have long form videos that's well outdone my shorts. I ain't never
yeah.
done good on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Well, I put it out there through this thing, and the last time I checked it, I was at 900 and something on that video in a couple
climb.
days. So it's like I can't complain. Like, it helped me as far as like it's simple. I do my video, hit
They're
the
easy
freaking
little
generate
things
button.
you can do to build your channel. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, just simple click, boom, bang. We're done.
Well, you think about that, man. It give me my video for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and it give me several shorts to choose from that I can throw out throughout the day if I
Versatile.
want.
And you can
Just-
use them
just
to
keep-
back feed to your video. Like,
Yeah.
there's tons of stuff you can do. So
Yeah.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it was really like for me, man. When Tommy showed me that, because I upgraded to the package so that I don't want no dang time limit. When I want to come on, I want to come on. So
Mm-hmm.
I paid enough to make sure that when I want to come on,
$52.04 a month.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're like I
Yeah.
want to know that I
Yeah.
can do what I want to do. Well, I didn't realize that with that, that fee that you pay. Well, all this, it's there for you to use.
You
Why
might
not?
as well be using it, man. No, I
Dude,
know.
you
I
hit the
I gotta
button
like
and-
trim because I got so many freaking things on here that I'm like, I don't even.
Dude.
You're billing me for it, but I don't even know what this is. So
You-
yeah, that's
it's-
my afternoon work today. Is getting rid
It's
of all this extra
worthy.
crap. Yeah.
Like, take for example, like if you wanted to do just a talking video, like some that you do, like where
We're
you're just
talking
talking.
about StreamYard. Because I see a question, somebody saying what app. So we're talking
Right.
about we're doing it all through StreamYard
Yeah,
right now. Which is what
StreamYard.
we're using.
But any of them that you can think of will have
Yeah.
the same availabilities.
CapCut has it. That's what
All of it.
I used forever, and I still.
But as
I
far as
still use it.
streaming platforms,
Yeah.
we're using StreamYard, but any of them that you wanted to go through, you could do the same process.
Mm-hmm.
You could come into it, and instead of going live like we're doing,
Yep.
go to record, and you could do your talking head video. I even took the time to, like this morning, I had that poem that my aunt had sent me in relating to my daughter, just finding out about having a daughter, and it was a beautiful poem about a prayer for your daughter. And I loaded it up and then had it where I could bring it up as I read it, so that instead of me just sitting on the screen, you could, read the poem and you could listen to me read it back to you and then pull it down off, and then was able to have our background music, or if, any music that you have loaded up into the music side, then you can have it playing as background music and turn the levels up and down
Very
and
cool.
stuff before you do your video, and have yourself kind of lined up. Like what I did was I had like my self in line ready for, like, okay, when I do this video or this poem by my Aunt Chris, then I take and blot myself down, have my logo pop up, and then pull that up, and then just read it through the mic, just like I'm on.
Yeah,
just
kind of like a spoken word with some music.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So, I was able to add that in with zero editing. The only editing I did was add it into our studio, which it's still in our studio.
Right.
And then as I was doing my video, I was ready to blank myself out like that right there,
Yeah.
and pull that video up with the poem on it and read it aloud. But also you would be able to read it on the screen as well. So, Sean,
man.
the freaking things that you can do with this platform that we're paying for. I mean, to me, I feel like if you're paying for it, then as you can,
gotta
and you
use
can
it.
learn about it, go ahead and learn about it and use it, because
I've learned, man. I've learned from what you're saying. It's like, because I'll tell you another thing that I noticed about using it through here is it gives you the option for 2K and 4K, right? When I do anything through CapCut, it tops you out at 1080. Most of the time it's 720, and that does seem to make a difference, folks.
well, in
So,
4K,
Yeah.
you have to have a lot of storage and all. You have to have some upgraded stuff, and the only thing that's going to come through on YouTube is going to be your 1080.
Yeah,
That's
2K,
going to
yeah.
naturally,
unless you
it's-
got a good TV that's at 2K and you're watching it there, that's about it. I don't
Yeah,
even know if you
like-
can get a 4K TV. I'm sure you can.
Well,
but
see, like with my camera, it's my camera's got the ability to do 4K, but I don't have enough. I'd have to upgrade my equipment to be able to do the 4K because you have to separate tracks. You have to separate sound and video at that point to make it correct. And it's like, dude, that's above my pay grade. I don't even understand what the hell you're talking about. So it's like, okay, good talk. Okay. 1080 it is. 1080 it is. But yeah, it also, this is another thing too. Like say, for example, if you did like a 10 or 15 minute video, right? Then you have the option of going in there and you can have them cut it into say, or I say a 10 or 15 minute, but say you do an hour long video, well, or a 10 minute, whichever, but let's call it an hour. Then you have the option of going in there and selecting, you can have it cut you out 2 or 3 videos, long form videos out of that one total thing. And at the same time, you can have it cut you out however many shorts it thinks will be great out of that as well.
Oh, nice.
So you can get, if you do an hour-long recording, say me and you decided to go backstage, do an hour-long recording now, or take any one of the recordings we have now, and then you have the option of going in there and doing the generate
I hear
the long
expansion
forms.
in many avenues right now because I just hear all the ways that this can go. So
it's so, and check this out. You also have the option of just extracting the audio. So you can do all that before it leaves out. Like,
you shouldn't have told me that.
Like, so for example, we could get on here, we could record songs, right? And just be able to talk back and forth. But then when we got done, we could go to the edit side, cut it into the chunks that we know are the songs that we had. And then we could do, and then it has the option to download audio only or download video and audio. And then it also has the option to do the subtitle, the thing, the talk to text or whatever, the text thing.
Okay. See, that's something I got to get locked back down because what I did do is when you told me this the other day, I was like, well, I had a couple minutes, so I tried around with the Weeby Jam and the last one we did, and I pulled out like I don't know, it's actually 316, which is weird. You want to know something? Most of the songs that me and you do together end up in 316.
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that crazy?
John 316. Shout out to him.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I pulled it out and I put it up, and it was easy peasy, man. So I just put the title to it, and then here's what it is. But I'm gonna get around messing around with it some more today.
It's worthy of your time, and man, that thing that I found, man, well, I found, I didn't find nothing. Tommy was showing it to me. It was all right there. I just didn't know. But man, dude, I'm telling you, you come in here or on your phone, however you use the StreamYard app, you film your stuff through it and use the tools that's at your disposal with it. You can have your background music kind of playing where it's not just a blank video. Right. You can have your edits ready to put like up a banner or something, or pull up something you wanted to show, like a presentation kind of deal, or some type of ad for yourself. Like I've started trying to make sure that I do like a 20-second ad, like a started video, or I've said I'm trying to make myself, like I'm just trying to learn how to make sure that I have something that, hey, 20 seconds is 20 seconds, 10 seconds is 10 seconds. So if I can play that and it holds people long enough to get me going into a video, I mean, all these things, guys. All these things, if you're talking about 1,000 views, if you can gain 20 seconds on 1,000 views.
Sail Whiskey Dream. The program, again, is called StreamYard that we're talking about right now. So, like, there's not been one thing I've tried to do with this program that I've not been able to do. So, it's a little bit more than what you're going to, like, compared to CapCut. I think I was paying $25 a month for that. But to have everything in one place where you can just not have to take it from an editor and put it here and then like cut the no. Like here you can loop your stuff. You can do like all this stuff. You see people monetizing their pages.
Well, like for example, like this is just a small example, but like for example, right now, like if I wanted to, then I can have in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can also have that on in a video. Yeah. If I wanted to make a video with you playing in the background like that. You see what I'm saying?
Gears are turning now, my friend.
You see what I'm saying?
I
so
do.
like, or
I do.
like any of these that's loaded up in the music part down here. Like for example,
We're from high up in the mountains
Nice.
where the sky meets the pine.
Boom, boom, boom,
There
boom,
ain't
boom,
nothing
boom,
in
boom,
them
boom,
woods,
boom,
Lord.
boom, boom,
listen to it.
Rednecks and moonshine.
You come in.
Well, we'd like to go to church, Lord. It makes us feel just fine, but a different kind of faith. Well, it's all right sometimes. Well,
my
now the
spoons.
book's got us all wrong, and the rumors are just fake.
Yeah.
We may be wild as hell, yeah, but we're good for goodness sake.
Sakes.
Remember us in your prayers.
There you
Send
go.
us all a saving grace. We're just old rednecks at heart while we're stuck in this place.
And
Nice.
I ain't standing up in here to show any of this inside your face. My daddy raised me on.
What is this? We got it all burned. This was.
Rolling up on these moonshine steaks while we take the case.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We did this a while ago.
All over your face, yeah.
And if you come from out of town and you think you'll fit in,
When do we even
well,
do
you
this?
just don't
Well,
know
it's been a minute
our
ago
age,
now.
boy.
I've been mad, man.
And our patience has run thin, 'cause we're from high up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But you
cool.
got all those options. Like
So
if
that's
you
in
use this,
there. All right.
Yeah.
That's in there.
all right. So like for example, another little example, like then like I was just saying about like pulling something up if you was wanting to like give a presentation on something or be able to share something as you were talking about it. Then you have the option of like pulling up things out of like in the area where we got our logos and all that kind of, not like that area
Under
where all
the
the pictures
banners
are.
and stuff,
You can pull
maybe.
all that stuff up.
Okay.
So it's like it's like so fascinating to me that you can do all these things and it can be or
crazy.
you have the option of doing this kind of stuff. You can go in there and you can set your background. You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice logo. Like that looks like an NFL logo. Like it's
yeah.
done well.
I'll show it to you on the stage here. Let's see.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
That's pretty sweet, ain't it?
It is. Yeah,
But
I like that.
I mean, but you have like during your video, you could be talking about something, and you could have a picture, not necessarily that, but you could be talking about that poem, and you could be like, this
Hey,
is the
man,
poem.
Cool. Very cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Like I'm just now starting to kind of unlock the details of this whole thing,
You're
man.
witnessing the unlocking of the Bandy Pandora box.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
dude.
got
Because
it,
you can
yeah.
take, like, for example, this morning I done that 10-minute video, but out of that 10-minute video, like now I realize that I could go ahead and stretch out. I could stretch out and I could come on. I could talk about anything I want as long as I want. And then I have this tool now available to me to break this thing down and help me get it organized into smaller chunks and feed it out. So when I told you back a couple weeks ago that for me it was like, okay, we're gonna cut back, but then I'm gonna step up my game with this video thing. It's like, okay, well now I see how people are able to keep this pace that like, all right, we'll do a couple shorts and we'll do a video a day and we'll do this or we'll do that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that sounds good, but if you were doing it the way I was doing it a couple months ago, I'm gonna tell you what, you'd have wore out long before I did, because I went 60 days and didn't miss not one day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, me and you were going 1 for 1, and I think we ended up hitting 66 days straight, which is crazy. It was like
you just
every
keep going.
single day, just boom, 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 and it wasn't one video a day. We're doing videos and shorts.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
doing
It's crazy.
videos and shorts and just doing
But I
live
still
streams too.
I like this. I like that. I like. I've been getting back out and around because like I've been finding some. Like I like to find different spots to shoot stuff. You know what I mean? And like kind of do that. So I want to see how the integration part goes between with what I film out there and then what I bring in here. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, and you can do it. Like, I mean, I just, like for me, I have my camera set up here in the corner and mounted. It's kind of fixed. I can take it where I want it, but I have my control room here, On the phone, you obviously have that, but for me, it's like I could never make the adjustments I needed to on the fly through the phone. But man, if you have like a talking head video or like a presentation video or something that, say you were talking about something that you were going to touch on addiction, or you were going to touch on something and you wanted to bring up a statistic, instead of just saying it, you could have that statistic wrote up.
Yeah.
And you could bring it up and you could let it be there and read it to people. Or you could have it as a preset where it just does it. You know, you could have it as just a whatever.
That's cool, because that was actually something I've been trying to figure.
But you're not stuck. You're not stuck in an editing room trying to do it after the fact. You're doing it on the
right
fly.
On the fly. Yeah.
But then when you're done, baby, you're done.
Yeah, which is fine with me, because
too.
I've never done well the other way. Like, I don't do well whether it's a song and I sit down and be like, okay, these are the words. It never worked like that for me. It's like I start strumming along and then the words start coming out, right? Same with the video. It's like I turn the thing on and it's either going to be something or it ain't. You know what I mean? So,
well, this gives you a little way, like I know what you're talking about there, because I can't do notes. I just talk about what I want to talk about. But like this morning, I knew I wanted to talk about that poem and how it related in my life and how much it meant to me for her to send that to me and what the words meant to me. So I was like, okay, well, this is a great way. So I emailed it to myself. Come in here, sat down, pulled it up into the studio here, and then I worked out a little system before I actually recorded. I'm like, okay, so I'll get on, I'll say this, this, and this, and then I'll know, okay, let's block my camera out and then go to this poem. But then I'll still be able to talk through the system because it'll still hear me, and I'll read the poem aloud and then pull it back down. So that's what I did, and then I played that little bit of music behind it that's in the cover song area that, you know, was one of them that came on the it came with the stuff, but I just turned it down real low where there wasn't no blank spots in my video like that. And then, you know, done my video. But man, the upgrade for me, whether anybody else thinks it or not, I look at it and I'm like, okay, I see a few videos like this and I can get this refined where it's like, okay, that made it a little, that worked out good. But you could also do it on your phone as well. But I don't see how, for me, I don't see how I could pull up the other stuff because I can't see it.
I can't work off the phone at all.
Can't do it.
Aside of taking texts and calls, that's the end of my phone usage. Like,
I can't do it.
Too small. Look at these things. Look at that. They don't work on them little keyboards and trying to,
Well, and it's just so tiny on your phone.
I can't keep buying them. I keep throwing them out the window.
I know.
They frustrate me.
I hate them.
Shout out
well,
to
I mean, like you figure if you got your phone sitting on a tripod trying to film yourself, well, how are you going to work your control room?
You can't.
That's not. But on here like this with your computer up and you're set to do live, except just go record and have things kind of, you know, laid out like that, dude. I was like, oh no. Really? I see now. Like, okay, I don't have to do all this.
You just basically lit 15 fires under me.
So. Well, that's what I'm saying. For myself, once I seen that, dude, I was like, okay, well then if I do this right, then I won't have all this editing in the back afterwards. I can do it as I go, and then man, that generate thing, dude, it has been right on with each thing that it's done for me so far. I'm not trying to push nothing up. I'm just saying
stop giving them free advertisements. And we're one
shout out to you, StreamYard. Holler at me. It's the last time I'm going to say anything nice about you.
The last free pumps.
Last free advice. From now on, it's going to cost you, and you will get a bill. You will get a bill. You're not afraid to send me a bill. Well, you vice versa. I ain't afraid to send you one either, and mine's going to be a big one. Boy. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Yeah, you add many zeros after mine. I'm gonna tell you right now, and there ain't many decimal points for a long time.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Shout out to everybody. We went a little past 1, but it was a good afternoon. We answered some tech questions today, and also had some tech questions come up that still to come. The answer's still to come. We're gonna find that out.
Yep.
And we're going to see what's going on. But shout out to everybody who's been here and hanging out with us. John O. Genius, I see you down there. And Sail Whiskey, see you guys down there. Brother William, shout out to you, man. Good morning, man. I see you. I see you. I'm scrolling up. Gen X, I see you, brother. Miss Patty, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment on the shorts. I just wanted to be honest and tell you that I did not, other than making the video, I went to that little thing and it cut that out for me. So, you know, I just wanted to tell you that because it wasn't nothing that I really, that I personally
these
did.
are the
you know?
things that we wasted months on at the beginning.
Oh,
like
months.
trying to like literally months before starting
Months.
the page and being like, how the heck do you do this? Like, I got it in here, but how do I get it to here? You know? And oh man, there's like, I can't believe how many pages there are that literally are making like, oh, this is how you do it. You know, and it's
Yeah.
a 20-minute video. You watch it and then you watch the next one. He says exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
So what guy just told you, inside pro tips, fast track your lanes. You know what I mean? Find a
Especially-
program you like and use it.
Yeah,
Because this
especially
one's
if you're
slick,
gonna
man.
pay for something. If
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah, well, that's it.
I chose to do this because I enjoy doing it enough that I'm like, okay, well, I mean, that's not a bad price for that much. But then at the same time, I'm also the kind of guy, well, being as I did pay for it,
Yeah.
I may as well use what tools that it's going to offer me if I can figure out how to do it or if it works
Oh,
well.
that-
Well,
that's
sure
the
enough,
thing.
so far, knock on wood, it's worked well.
Yep.
I can't say nothing bad about it. Like I just told y'all, I got
We
more
said
views.
no more free plugs.
No more free.
plugs.
I'm not saying their name no more. I didn't say their name. No, sir. No, sir. They want me to say that name. It's going to cost.
The S word. If you
So,
want it said.
no, I ain't telling. Hey, y'all go find it. You go listen to you can back it up and listen.
Yeah.
I need to watch time hours anyway. So back her on up and listen again.
Play it
Come
on
back
loop.
through.
Tell your friends.
Play it on loop. Tell your friend. But really, man, there's a lot of stuff with that little subscription we got.
Uh-huh.
On both sides. Like you could
Oh, yeah.
seriously set and do your video just like we're doing right here,
I
but
got a
then
couple of
have
them
it.
in there. I just keep forgetting I do it. So
It took me about, I'm going to be honest with you, it took me about maybe 15 minutes to organize our little studio up and then sit down and do the video. So I have about 30 minutes altogether in setting it up to do the video, doing the video, and then I hit the button to generate. Done what I was going to do, come back, and it was done, and then sat down for about 10 minutes and went through and shared things and done what I had to do there and everything. So I guess about 35, 40 minutes altogether to do 4 shorts and one almost 11-minute video.
Can't get better bang for your buck than that I know of. So,
I don't either. Now, it's not the best video, but I can tell you this. I can see for myself how I can make it better. A lot better.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
You got me fired up here.
Dude, it's worthy of it. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
exciting, man. But
cool.
yeah, you can come backstage with us. Me and Sean always talk for a few minutes. So, Brother William, if you'd like to chime on in, I don't think you have this link. The one that we were in, I think, was the After Dark one, maybe. But you can try coming in and see if it brings you here. If it does, then that's cool. If not, I'll share the link down to you and we can talk afterwards. But hey, shout out to it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there, Brother William, and you can just chime on in. And then me and Sean, we're getting ready to close in for the day. But once again, we appreciate each and every one of you guys, man.
Yep. Thank you guys. I already got a bandy. It's in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you, bro.
No problem, man.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, but hey, shout out to you guys for being here with us. Shout out to everyone just being a part of the crew and pushing people up, and that's what it's all about here, man. We're growing together. We're doing it. We're doing it, and I promised. I think it was my 3rd video in. I said I'm gonna do this right in front of you guys, and I'm gonna tell you everything that I do, good or bad. And that's what another one of these things where I couldn't keep this information to myself. Once she said something about those shorts, it was like, I better let these people know that. Man, it ain't nothing I'm really doing. I'm just using the platform that they give me, like, or that I pay for, that it come with the program, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's like, guys, if you have something like this, just know that there's things available probably within it that if you'll look at it, you'll be like, oh, snap, I can do that. And and they don't just automatically go public. I mean, like, if you don't like it, you just don't like it. You don't have to share it to nobody. Nobody has to ever see it. You know what I'm saying?
And sitting it's private gives you an opportunity to go over that too, and then like there's something
And
to
if
putting
you're-
it private that helps seeming to put it out better. I will say that because like I
And
used
you
to
still
make
have the
quick
option too, Sean, of taking it to
public.
like Canva or CapCut or something like that. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
download it out of there as well
Right.
and do it if
Right.
you wanted to. But yeah, it's in there. It's in there, Brother William. Shine dropped it. It's right here, man.
Yeah,
I got it
right there.
It's highlighted right now.
Go up 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be the 5th message above the last one you sent.
Yeah, it's in there, brother. It's in there. But yeah, hey guys, this is Guy and Shine. Good vibes. See you guys 11 to 1
on Friday.
30 on 11 to 1 Monday,
June
Wednesday,
24th.
Friday.
Yep.
Sometimes to run over, you just never know.
Never know which way she's gonna go.
Yeah, you just never know. And there is going to be some Good Vibes After Dark to be scheduled, and there's going to be some other things coming up too that we'll be sharing. So just remember, Shine on Saturday with Jimena at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Eastern Standard Time.
You tonight at 6, Big Jack.
Myself at 7, Big Jack, Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
And Miss Mac has her stuff going on this month. We encourage you to please go hit the bell on her thing and try to support all that you can. She's an outstanding member of the community, and we just appreciate her. So thank you, Miss Mac, for coming on and speaking with us and talking to us. Thank you, Tommy Kenyon. Brother, we appreciate you for being part of the crew and just being part of the community, and you're just an outstanding member, and we thank you. Dave T. from Boston Laborers Union, great to see you guys. Keep up the work. Hey, thank you very much. We appreciate you, Dave T. from Boston. Shout out from me and Shine to you, Dave. Appreciate you, man.
Dave. Have a great day, buddy.
Yeah, Sister B in the house, appreciate you. Shout out to 2075, and shout out to your growth for real. On a real note, just keep doing what you're doing and keep pumping them out. And I'm all for you. So shout out to you, darling, and we just appreciate you guys. So you guys hit the like button for us. Subscribe if you don't mind. You got at Shine Dig, you got at Creating Change GB, and then of course you got Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real Media. So we just appreciate all the support that you can offer us and help us out with, and we just appreciate y'all being part of our little journey. So until next time, y'all take care, and we'll be seeing you.
Be good.
Yeah, good vibes, everybody.
Vibes.
Just so many miles between us, there can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you, some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm in, Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest I'm in, Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.